Hey everyone, it's Tiana, Tara's Mama VSG, and I am here for my 6-month post-op VSG update. I'm so sorry it's late. I'm super bummed that I didn't get my 6-month of all videos out on time, but it was just been a crazy couple of days and I just did not have time on Thursday. We ended up going out to dinner with some friends for a going away dinner with one of my coworkers, and they're like family, so it was like something I just had to do, so I wasn't even home on Thursday night. But yeah, so 6 months post-op. I can't even believe it. This video is going to be hopefully pretty cool. I'm gonna edit. I feel like I need to keep up with VSG Bobby now because he did some cool editing for his video. I'm gonna insert some before and after pictures at some point in here. I'm also going to be doing a skin flick for you guys. I'll do that like in a separate video clip. I'm going to reposition my laptop so that I can stand up and show you guys. I am also, going to talk about my 6-month doctor's appointment that I went to on Monday, and then all the other regular stuff, numbers and whatnot. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. I had surgery December 19th, 2013 at South Sacramento Kaiser, the bariatric center there, with Dr. Gary Greenberg as my surgeon. My highest weight ever recorded was 274.4 at the end of September 2013. My surgery weight was 254.4, and for those who may not know, I am 5'9". So that put me in the morbidly obese category by just a smidge. If you go back and watch my original first videos, I did have to do some things to qualify for surgery because I was just like 1 or 2 points off of being a 40 BMI, which would have qualified me without having any comorbidities. I just wanted to cover that because I never talk about that anymore now that it's kind of done and over, and yeah, so just wanted to refer back to that since I am at the halfway point for the first year. I already told you my surgery weight. That was, 254.4. Last week, I came to you guys for week 25. I came to you guys at 187.8 in a 1 pound loss from the week before. And this week I come to you guys at, again, 187.8 for a exact 0 pound loss, 0 pound gain, nothing, 0, which I'm super bummed about. I was hoping to have another loss for my 6-month video, but I'm pretty sure I'm in like a stall, like my body's happy here and it doesn't want to go anywhere because it's basically, fluctuated a little bit up, and, I think I saw as low as 186 at one point. But that didn't stick, and so I basically have been at this weight for 5 weeks now, so basically a whole month, and that's bummer. Like I've said in my other videos, I am not eating the best. I do eat quite a few carbs and some sugars and chocolate, and things like popcorn and ice cream have been sneaking back into my diet, and alcoholic beverages and things like that. I've been dealing with some stresses which have, really caused me to want to eat more and like to try and hide my feelings like I did before. So that's not good. I've been doing some, like binge eating, here and there a few days, which I had discussed in previous videos this month. But when I really look at the big picture of this whole month, and I kind of went back and looked on MyFitnessPal because I do try and track everything. There are things that kind of slip through the cracks that don't make it in. But I really, other than the exception of a couple of days where I was like in the 1500s, and then that one day I hit the 2000 calorie range, I've really maintained right around, on the low end of 1,000 to the high end of 1,300, probably 1150 is a good average. And if I, really think about that, and I was talking to somebody, that hasn't had the surgery, obviously, but I was telling him, on average, I probably eat about 1,100 to 1,200 calories, right? And they're like, well, you should still definitely be losing weight. And that kind of just had a light bulb moment for me. And I was like, you know what? I should still be losing weight, because I have seen people that talk about, you know, that are, you know, that had the surgery, that are a couple years out, 2-3+ years out, and they're eating, you know, for maintenance, for them to stay where they are, or to even stop themselves from losing weight, and or whatever, they're around 15 to 1600 calories, if not more. I mean, I know everybody's different and everybody's body's different. Maybe 1100 calories is a maintenance for me, and maybe that's why I'm not losing. But I don't think that that's the case. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like I said, my body's happy here. I'm comfortable where I'm at the moment, and my body just doesn't want to lose anything for right now. I'm also not doing a lot of exercise, so I mean, that can definitely get better, because I mean, I think this whole month I made it to the gym twice. And I've done a couple walks and, you know, things like that. My exercise has been super bad this past month. But yeah, so I don't really know as far as like why I haven't lost weight this month or whatever. It's kind of a mystery. It is that game that you play with this surgery, and you just, you can never figure it out. You just really don't know. I mean, I'm going to try and get a better handle on my food. I, for the most part, this week ate pretty well. I mean, there were a few nights here and there where I, again, had some popcorn or ice cream. I had a half a candy bar. And also today is Shark Week for me. Sorry, that's TMI for all you men out there. But I was just like super ravenous this whole week for chocolate. I mean, more than usual, because I could just feel that, you know, that was going to be happening. So maybe that played a role in why I didn't lose anything this week. I don't really know. Maybe I was carrying around extra water weight or something. But yeah, so I'm going to stop rambling about my weight. It is what it is, and I guess I'm just going to have to roll with it, because like I said, it's something that you're never going to be able to really figure out. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about my other subjects, where I had some notes or some topics written down. Measurements. I wanted to go over my measurements with you guys for, that's all on my iPad, from the beginning until now, and kind of talk about, you know, what I've lost and all of that. So, I'll put all of this in the description box below as well. Ooh, it's glowy. But my very first measurements I ever took were on November 20th, 2013, according to my notes here. And since that day until Thursday morning, when I took my measurements on 6/19, my official 6-month Surgiversary, I had lost a total of 86.65 inches overall. And I measure everything, just to clarify, my neck, my bust line, waist, belly, left and right bicep, both my wrists, top of my thigh, lower part of my thigh, calf, and left and right ankle. So, yeah, I measure everything. I'm kind of bummed I didn't do my hips, because I definitely feel like those have gotten smaller. But, yeah, so I have lost a ton of inches in this past, since I did my last measurements, was April 25th were my last measurements. So from April 25th to June 19th, I lost 9.25 inches. So that's pretty good. The bulk of those inches being in my bust and in my bra line, which I'm fine with. I'm eventually gonna need a boob job, so I really don't care. My boobs are probably gonna completely go away. They're basically nothing there anyway, as of now. So we'll see what happens after, you know, I have another baby and whatnot. But yeah, so let me just tell you kind of a reference from my very highest. My neck used to be 16.2. It is now 14. My chest and bust, right across the biggest part, was 49.6, and then let's see, it is now 41. So that's like 9.6 inches or 8.6 inches. My bra line is now 37. It used to be 44.5. So I am comfortably wearing a 36 around. It doesn't. I don't mind if it's a little tight. My waist used to be 45.4, and it is now 35. So that's 10 inches that I've lost around my my waist, my actual waist. And then the largest part of my belly is now at a 40, and it used to be 49.8. So that's 9.8 inches I've lost around my belly, which is still where I carry the most of the bulk of my weight. Yeah, so that's just kind of a general measurements for you guys. Again, I'll put everything in the description box below. And yeah, so next topic, my 6-month doctor's appointment. I went on Monday, and everything went really well. She was very pleased with how much weight I lost. I weighed in there at 190 on the dot, but that scale's always been a little bit more than my scale at home, so I wasn't worried about that. Plus, it was, you know, later in the morning, already had breakfast, water, you know, that sort of thing, and I was wearing clothes. So, you know, whatever. I was not freaking out about seeing 190 on the scale. So she did go over, you know, all of my blood work, which I had done a couple weeks before. That was really, really good. Everything was good except for my iron was just a tiny bit low. She wants to see it over 50, and it was at a 30. So I definitely have to get better about taking my iron. I kind of just wasn't there for a while. Actually, basically for 5 months, I haven't been taking my iron because I'm taking a prenatal, which has iron in it. And, you know, I thought that would be good enough, but apparently it's not. So, I started taking my iron, which she's fine. You know, she said I'm not anywhere in a critical condition for that, so it'll be fine. It'll start to go back up. But other than that, my blood work was absolutely spot on perfect. I wish I would have had her print me out the paperwork where it showed me what my blood work used to be for like my cholesterol and, you know, all that stuff, and what it is now. I think I might email her and see if I can get that. And if I do, I'll put that in the description box below as well. What else? We discussed goal weight, which actually hasn't been something we talked about before at all. My actual surgeon doesn't do goal weights, he said, but she apparently does, because this is the doctor that's taking over now that I'm 6 months out. She's the surgeon that I'm going to see from now on. And she asked me kind of where I want to be. And I said, well, I originally wanted to be 165, 175 as my goal range. Then I changed it to 170 to 180. And she said, oh, no, no, no. She wants me to lose another 30 pounds from what I weighed in at. So that she wants me to be 160 or under. According to the BMI charts, that would put me in the normal BMI range, but I don't want to be 160, and I told her that. She wants me to lose that because, you know, to give myself the regain ability, and for pregnancy and all of that stuff. She wants me to be able to have that fluctuation room. But I just don't see myself getting there, and I told her that. I just don't see that. I see maybe 15, at most 20 pounds. And like I was talking to you guys a couple videos ago, when I changed my official goal weight, I'm going to change it back just because of what she did say. I think that if I can hit 165 to 175, she'll be happy. I'll be happy. It's kind of a middle ground. And, yeah, so I'm going to go back to my original goal of that for my 10-pound range. So, that puts me at, let me go to my calculator. How much weight do I need to lose? 187.8. Minus 1, I'll just put in 170 since that's the middle number. So I have 17.8 pounds to go, and she ideally would like me to be at goal by my 1 year. So I have 6 months to lose 17.8 pounds, which if I stay at the rate I'm going now, is never going to happen, but hopefully my body will kind of start losing again. Hopefully I can get a better handle on my food and all of that, and get my exercise up, and really, you know, start seeing some loss. And then we talked about pregnancy. She said, you know, she asked me if I had a kid, and I told her yes. And she also asked me if I plan on having another kid, and I said yes, I do. And she said that, okay, well, this time next year you guys can start trying. And I said, that is, again, probably not going to happen. honestly, I think I've mentioned it before in my other videos, but I think we're probably going to start trying for another baby around fall, late fall, maybe. I want to have another baby. I do. I mean, this was one of the main reasons I had the surgeries, to get myself healthy, to have a healthy or a successful pregnancy, because I have had 3 miscarriages and 1 live birth. So I've been pregnant technically 4 times in my life. So I told her that, and she said she is not going to give me the green light, but, you know, if it were to happen, you know, I'm in a safe I'm in a safe zone according to my blood work and everything like that. So she, without like saying go ahead and do that, was giving me all the information on what I do need to do in order to be ready for when that does happen, or if that does happen. She wants me to start taking more folic acid. She wants me to increase my iron even more to build up my supply, because, you know, when you do become pregnant, it you know, it takes a lot of blood in your body to have a baby, or to carry a baby for 9 months. So she did that, and then she was also telling me that when I do become pregnant after surgery, I have to see a different person, a different surgeon that specializes in pregnancy after weight loss surgery. So she was telling me all about where to go for that. So I think that was her way of saying that it's okay, but she's not going to say okay, because technically she's not allowed to, because it's kind of like their rule, 12 to 18 months out, preferably 18 months out, before having babies. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. And basically that's all. Oh, I have something on my lip. That's all we really covered at my doctor's appointment. It all went really good. She's a sweetheart. I absolutely love her. For the people that had surgery, you know, in South Sacramento, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Dr. Yana Mola. She's really, really, really nice. Oh, and then one other thing. She asked me about heartburn. I was telling her that I haven't had any heartburn because I've been taking the omeprazole, or whatever, the off-brand of Prilosec, I think it is. I don't know. The one you get at Costco. And she told me that she wants, now that I'm 6 months out, she wants me to start taking Pepcid instead. Get that from my my PC doctor, and, you know, start taking that. See if we can reduce the amount of acid reducer you're taking, because right now I'm blocking my acid 100%, and she wants me to block it about 50-ish%, 50 to 60%, and see if I can maintain with that, because, you know, there's good things that are good for your body when your body produces a little more acid, or your stomach produces a little more acid. So I'm going to pick that up on Monday, this coming Monday, and we'll start with that and see how it goes. Yeah. So yeah, that's my doctor's appointment for 6 months out. Oh gosh, this video is getting really long. I apologize, you guys. So next topic I wanted to talk about was hair loss, and kind of update you guys as far as where that is. My hair loss is actually really slowed down, and I'm super happy to say that. I don't know if it has something to do with the fact that I cut my hair short, and maybe I'm just not noticing it very much, but even when I brush it after the shower, or wash it and condition it, running my fingers through it or whatever, I'm not getting all of the hair entangled in my fingers, and my brush is not as full as it used to be. So I want to say that I am probably 85 to 90% back to normal. My hair is growing super fast. I have continued to take my biotin, anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000. Maybe it's, I'm not sure what my pill is. I think it's 5,000. So that would, you know, I'd be taking 1 or 2 of those a day. What else? Yeah, so I'm really happy that with that it's growing. It's, you know, I don't seem to have too many crazy baby hairs coming in. I thank God for hairspray, but yeah. And then the last thing is, before I do my, you know, insert before and after pictures and my body shot, is I want to do some shout outs, because there were a lot of people that hit the 100-pound mark this last week and a half. And that is Harry Draco Girl. You hit 100 pounds down from surgery. That is freaking awesome. I love your videos. You make me laugh every single time I watch your videos. Less of Sarah, of course. I mean, she is at goal. I just can't even express how much you mean to this community and to me, and all your videos. I've seen every single one, and that is just a huge milestone. You just are a rock star, and I love you. Cannot wait to meet you at Obesity Help in August. That is just going to be so awesome. And then, of course, VSG Bobby and Ryan's Journey both hit 100 pounds down this week. VSG Bobby hit 100 pounds down from surgery a while ago, but he just hit 100 pounds down from his surgery, from surgery weight just recently. His goal from his highest weight was a while ago. And then Ryan, over Father's Day weekend, hit 100 pounds down as well. So congratulations, guys. Cannot wait to again meet you both at Obesity Help in August. It's going to be amazing. Oh my gosh. So this video is already 20 minutes long, and I'm probably not going to do too much editing except for inserting stuff into here. And I am going to stop it so I can go ahead and do my Skin Flick body shot for you guys. Alright, so here it is, the Skin Flick body shot, whatever you want to call it, the video clip that I promised you guys for 6 months out. I was debating on whether or not I was going to do this in a bikini or my bra and underwear, and I decided to do it in the bra and underwear because it's basically the same thing. And my black bathing suit bottoms are just way too big for me. So yeah, so here we go. Hopefully you guys, the lighting is good. So I'm going to just take off my swimsuit cover up that I have on. Here it is. Here is me. I'll step closer. You guys maybe can tell that my lower stomach is pretty loose in here. I still have some love handle stuff going on here. Like I said, that this is where I carry the bulk of my weight still. The bulk of my skin is in here. As far as legs go, I don't have too much loose skin in here. I mean, it's a little loose, but it's not too bad. Turn around. You guys can see. I don't have too much back there. There's a little bit back here, which isn't bad. And then as far as upper body, I'm really happy with that. I don't have any, bat wings going on. It's all pretty good. I have some pretty good muscle definition, doing massages every single day. You can see I have really good muscle in my arms still. I don't have any boobs left. This is all padding, so whatever. But yeah, I mean, my stomach is really the only place that I would say I'm unhappy with, but I don't think it would ever need plastic surgery. I think I would probably be fine with it the way that it is. But again, I'm going to have another baby, and we will see kind of where we end up with that. So yeah, that is the Skin Flick video, and I will insert also, like I said, some before and after pictures. I got to go back and search for those. I want to insert, maybe I'll do it before this clip. I might insert my body shot from before surgery, or I might just link that video in the description box below so you can go back and watch that. We'll see. I'm not the best editor in the world, so we'll see if I can get that done. But yeah, that is my 6-month post-op video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that you guys, if you're new to my channel, I hope you stick around. And for all of the people that have been around, thank you so much. It means a ton to me. And I can't wait to see what the next 6 months brings. I will talk to you guys next week. Okay, bye.